Howdy, folks. Hope you're having a wonderful 4th of July, unlike me. Anyway, this is kind of a weird spot to start a video. Wiring harness laying on the ground. You may be wondering why we have all of this torn apart at the moment. And, well, so how it started is whenever I put this motor in, my check engine light had stayed on, had been on for since I got the truck. Anywho, turns out it has a P0499 code and P0058. I believe it's right. P0499 is what we are tracking down now with all this wiring nonsense. And so I replaced the purge valve, which is what the code had been talking about. Well, I replaced it and the code didn't go away. It just immediately came back. So, no, next thing you check is, well, connectors over here. You check power to this connector. It has one connector that has two wires. It's got a blue, it's got this blue with like a purple line, and it has a pink with black line. It has two wires going to it. So I checked. There we go. I checked power at this. We have no power. Now, according to the research I have, done, it says it's supposed to have between 9 to 12 volts at all times. From my understanding of what I have researched, is it's supposed to have power at all times, and whenever it gets ready to like pull the fumes from your tank, it just grounds out and it makes this purge valve work. If you don't know how a purge valve works, it basically just pulls gas fumes from your tank and injects them into your intake. I believe it is this hose right here, and it just helps with gas mileage. So, and it could also, cause funky stuff happen if it's not working right. So, I have been tracing down our no power situation here. So I took the harness out. It goes from here, runs under the truck, like this way, up and around right here, and it plugs into this second hole. Don't mind this. I thought it went here, but I was wrong. The wires run to this one. So yeah, in order to get that harness to lay out like this, you gotta pull your cruise control box out, air box. It runs here. You gotta pull your headlight and blinker assembly out. And then it's just got poppers all on the bottom here. And you gotta take your battery box out, fuse box, you gotta take it loose. So, yeah, anyway, I'm not really good at teaching about wiring, but I'll give you the basic knowledge that I know. So I got my harness here. Well, you'd be wondering why you take all that loose. Well, this little sucker right here is intertwined with all that. And so I pulled the connector off, just took, the wires, traced them all. Oh my god, this is terrible. All the way back to our main harness, our main, computer connector here. Went in. Well, the pink wire looks fine all the way. I thought it had a break in it. And that was what was causing maybe our no power, which that kind of also makes no sense because the black, or this blue and purple wire is your power wire, and this is just the other one. I guess they're ground. Anyway, so trace the pink from the connector all the way back to this connector, and it looks perfectly fine, no breaks. Same with our blue and purple one. Now I took a look at our connector face. All the pins are perfectly fine, so there's physically nothing wrong with this harness here, and there's only 2 wires working this purge valve, so it's not looking good. So it's kind of looking like we have something messed up in our, ECM part of our computer here. And on this Dodge in particular, everything, it's got one computer. Well, multiple, but it's just got one computer running all of these. One part's supposed to be your TCM, ECM, I'm guessing body control module, and I'm not really sure what that other one would be. Not too sure. But yeah, went through, did all this for absolutely no reason. Well, not really. I needed to figure out if there was a break in the wire, and clearly there's not, so I had to put all of this fun, spaghetti nightmare back in the truck. Kind of irritating because it took so long to get this out on the ground. But yeah, if y'all are ever tracing down this problem on like for whatever reason, if you got a Dodge Dakota and you have the P0499 code and you replace this and it still doesn't go away, you are looking for this connector in particular and these 2 wires. It's really not that hard to take out, it's just time consuming, and I would rather not have to be doing this in the middle of the heat, because it's about 8 million degrees in southeast Oklahoma at the moment. So yeah, anyway, I hope y'all have a great 4th of July, and I will see y'all in the next video. So peace out.